On our journey to become a better man, we all want to attract women, don't we? These are 5 traits that will make you irresistible towards women. Let's get straight into it. So number 1 trait that will make you irresistible towards women is taking care of yourself. Now let me do some specifics here. You have to be weightlifting, taking care of your body, building up your aesthetic physique, because this will make the V-shaper that you always are looking for. Whenever you pick clothes that will shape your body in a specific way, whenever you take a picture for your lady, because you want to attract her, right? You want to send some nudes. Okay, let's assume you are not that guy, but if you were, you want to send nudes, right? So you want to look good in them. So you have to build up that body that will allow you to send those pictures. But generally, women are attracted to a V-taper, a V-shaped body, and weightlifting is one way and probably the only way of achieving it. Yeah, of course, you can lose weight and maybe your build is good enough, but if you build an attractive body, specifically the shoulders, which will make you more wide, and you will train abs and will have lower body fat, you will appear to have a V-taper, and this is very powerful when it comes to attracting women. Then I would suggest you to take care of your mentality, your mindset. And one good way to get rid of anxiety, depression, or some other bullshit things that you think you have is meditation. Meditation will fucking kick these bullshit traits you have out of your head and out of your life, and you will be more present. You can be more present around your women. You can attract more women, and you will be more attractive. This will make you irresistible. The number of girls that told me, "You are so present around me, you pay so much attention to me, that's so attractive." The number of girls that said this to me, "Brother, you have to start meditating, build up your presence, improve your flow states, and improve your attention span. This will make you irresistible towards women." Of course, you want to look good in clothes, right? So you have to work on your body, but the clothes you choose, they have to be good. So when taking care of yourself, you also have to dress nicely, because this can make a pretty good first impression when you talk to a new girl. When we talk about first impressions, skincare, one of the most, if not the most important thing you can do when taking care of yourself. You have to take care of your skin, because this is the first thing a woman notices about you. Because subconsciously, a woman is always choosing a partner to have babies with, from evolution. I have talked about this in previous videos if you watch my channel, but this is fucking true. If you place 2 guys in front of a girl, one has acne and is not taking care of himself, and the second one, it has a clear skin, is taking care of himself, who do you think she will choose? Obviously the second guy who takes care of his skin. Okay, the next trait that I want to talk about is kind of similar to the previous one. You have to be a good listener. Brother, if you are a good listener, this will make you stand out from the crowd when she talks to some guys, because they are so used to these guys who talk about themselves because they do not know better, right? So if you talk mostly about her, make yourself more mysterious, because being mysterious is fucking important when you talk to a woman. Remember, women's brain has so much fucking fantasy, and you want to not take advantage of this, but you have to use that. And it's not in a bad way, right? You don't use it to fucking manipulate her. You use it because both of you will have a benefit from this, right? She can fantasize more about you if you are mysterious, and you will get what you want, right? So this is not a bad manipulation. You are always manipulating a woman in a specific way. If you don't know what to say, what to talk about, how to be around her, you are manipulating her to not like you. So why not do it the other way, right? So make the conversation mostly about her. Of course, you have to say, right? You can't just sit there and listen to her. Of course, you have to say something. But one thing, don't say everything about yourself. Say little snippets, little highlights of your life. Don't say like, "Oh, I went to the store, I picked up my AirPods because I like listening to music, then I met this lady." Shut the fuck up. Instead of saying that, you can say something like this. Of course, when talking to you, it's gonna sound cringe because there is not a girl in front of me. So it's gonna sound off a little bit. You can perhaps say, "Oh, I just went to the store to get some resources for survival." She doesn't know what happened in the store, on the way to your store. Whatever. You have to say something mysterious to make her think about it. And also, people and girls love to talk about themselves, so why not use this in your advantage, if you want to say it like that. Okay, my third trait that will make you irresistible towards women: good storytelling. Brother, if you have the ability to say stories with getting the girl kind of attached to that story and she's in the moment while she's listening, this is very attractive. My girl literally said this to me: Lucas, I love how you say stuff. And I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean, bitch? Not like that. But I said, what do you mean? How do I say what? How you say anything, how you tell stories, how you talk to me. I love that. It literally makes me wet. That's literally what she said to me. It makes me wet. That's how powerful this is. Improve your storytelling. You can read something online, you can take a class, whatever. Improve your storytelling. By the way, this will also attract more guys to your life. Not in a bad way. You are not gay, are you? Even if you are, okay, sure. But this will attract more guys to your life, which means more friends. So you can get more friends while getting more pussy. Who doesn't want that, right? Improve your storytelling. Fourth trait that will make you irresistible is you have to be passionate about your work, which means you have to be more masculine. Listen, this brings me back to my old days when I was a little kid who didn't know how to talk to girls, who didn't know what he wanted to do in life. And perhaps most of you or some of you are in that same place. You don't know what to do with your life. You don't know how to talk to girls. You always get shaky. So exactly that was me years back. And not even that long ago, maybe like 5 years ago. That was me. So in order to be more masculine, you have to do shit you fucking hate, but you do them anyways. For example, I can go to the gym when I don't feel like it. I say to myself, I don't want to go to the gym today. I feel tired. I feel fucking trash. I don't want to go. But what a masculine man is going to do, he's gonna go anyways, regardless of his feelings. Doesn't matter how you feel, you have to do the hard work. Doesn't matter, bro. And also, a masculine man focuses more on his work than on his relationship, because the feminine focuses on the relationship more than the masculine. So, as a masculine man, you have to be passionate about your work. And trust me on this one, for some reason, girls love when you are passionate about your work. Doesn't matter if you work a 9 to 5, doesn't matter if you are a businessman, you have to be passionate about your work. In other words, become more masculine. Do hard things. Try to fall in love with doing them. Naturally, this will increase your masculinity, and trust me on this one. Do this for a month. When you don't want to do something, do it right away. This brings me back to my story. A couple of weeks ago, I went ice bathing by myself. I did not want to do it. I even felt scared. I didn't want to go there. My mind was like, what if something happens to me? What if I get a heart attack? And then I slapped myself. You know how to handle the situation. Why are you being a little bitch? So I immediately stopped listening to this fucking little bitch voice in my head, and I went. And guess what? I went into the water to take an ice bath. And as I was there, I was like, holy shit. I feel so fucking good right now, so in the moment. And by the moment I was out of the water, I was like, oh fuck. I am going to do this so much more, because this is bringing out my natural masculinity. You know what that was? It wasn't about the ice bath or the cold water. It was about me overcoming this fear of going into that water. And have this in your mind, this wasn't my first time. I have done it so many times before that, but I was still scared. It was about overcoming that fear and going into that water regardless of my feelings and my emotions. Okay, my fifth trait that is going to make you irresistible is being decisive. By the way, before I move on, there is going to be one bonus trait that will make you more irresistible, so don't click off just yet, okay? So you have to be decisive around women. What does this mean exactly? So many guys my age or older than me, even my stepdad, even my dad, almost every man I know is indecisive. They do not want to fucking make decisions. They don't feel accountable for doing them. They feel insecure when making decisions. They always ask their women, what do you want to eat today? That's not how you do it. You have to be decisive. You want to know what you want to do and go for it. Do it. Decide. Because when women are forced to make decisions, this makes you look very unattractive, and nobody wants to be like that. Let's picture a scenario. Let's say you and your lady went for a coffee or some tea or whatever, and you sit down on the table, you sit her down, blah blah blah. Then this situation comes to life. What do you want to drink, lady? You have already failed. You know what I do in these situations? Instead of saying, what do you want to drink? I say, let's pick something, baby. This is going to make you so much more attractive. And most of the time, I choose something, some drink, and she's like, oh, I want that too. I want the same thing that you ordered. So I decided to get this drink, and women are not decisive, okay? So you have to be masculine to be decisive. So she immediately chose the same thing that I did. If I was indecisive, I would be like, oh, I don't know what to drink. What do you want to drink? I'm gonna order the same thing that you will order. This is so unattractive, brother. Be more decisive right now. Okay, my last trait, the bonus one, is going to be reading more books. Brother, if you read books, I started reading books recently, like fucking 6 months ago, and it drastically changed my perspective to life. I read a book titled Hard Times Create Strong Men by Stefan Arnio, and brother, this book changed my whole perspective for life. I think so much more different and so much better in a way, more masculine. I want to do the hard things. You have to read that book. Wait, let me show you. This is the book that I read. It's so fucking good. If you want to change your perspective to life, read more books. Or even start reading if you are not already. If you embrace all of these 5 traits plus the one bonus one, you will be irresistible towards women, trust me. But if you want to destroy all of your bad habits, you have to check this video out. See you there, brother. Bah!